we have some legal breaking news as it relates to one of the special counsel prosecutor's office administrators, the one that completely oversees the office of legal special counsels, such as the one that former special prosecutor Jack Smith was a part of. What is that breaking news? Well, let's just find that out in today's video. This article is by ARISEtv. The article is titled Trump Seeks Supreme Court approval to dismiss ethics agency head and controversy. President Trump, the article reads, has appealed to the Supreme Court to fire the head of ethics agency protections whistleblower. President Donald Trump has asked the United States Supreme Court to allow him to fire the head of an independent ethics agency that protects whistleblowers, federal employees. He also has filed an emergency appeal to the country's highest court to rule on whether he can fire Hampton Dillinger, head of the U.S. Office of Special Counsel. That, ladies and gentlemen, is who this video is about, and because Donald Trump is illegally trying to fire this guy for no apparent reason, and is trying to violate federal law. Continuing with the article. Trump has also cut more than a dozen inspectors general at various federal agencies and fired thousands of employees across the U.S. government. Mr. Dillinger, who was nominated by President Joe Biden, sued the Trump administration after he was fired by email this month. Mr. Dillinger, argued that his removal broke a law that says he can only be dismissed for poor job performance, and that was not given as a reason in the email dismissing him. The agency lists among its primary objectives the protection of federal employees from unlawful actions in reprisal to whistleblowing, according to its mission statement. A federal judge in Washington, D.C. issued a temporary restraining order on Wednesday, allowing Mr. Dillinger to hold on to his position while the case is being considered. District Judge Amy Berman Jackson said that the firing broke U.S. law which tried to ensure the independence of the agency and protect it from political interference. On Saturday's divided U.S. Court of Appeals in the nation's capital rejected the Trump administration's request to overrule a lower court that has led to the Justice Department filing an emergency appeal to the conservative-nominated Supreme Court, a filing seen by various U.S. media outlets. My editorial edition. Quote, "This court should not allow lower courts to seize executive power by dictating to the president how long he must continue employing an agency head against his will," quote, Sarah M. Harris, who's acting Solicitor General, wrote in the filing provided by the Department of Justice to the Washington Post. The next paragraph reads, quote, "Until now, as far as we are aware, no court in American history has wielded an injunction to force the president to retain an agency head," quote, acting Solicitor General, Solicitor General wrote. The Republican president's orders on immigration, transgender issues, and government spending have also become bogged down in dozens of lawsuits in the lower courts. Those cases may ultimately wind up at the United States Supreme Court, too. My editorial edition. Trump's efforts to reduce and reshape the 2.3 million strong civilian federal workforce continued over the weekend. Workers in various health agencies who are still within their probation periods received letters on Saturday evening informing them they would be terminated, sources said. Quote, "Unfortunately, the agency finds that you are not fit for continued employment because your ability, knowledge, and skills do not fit the agency's current needs, and your performance has not been adequate to justify further employment at the agency," quote, read the letters. Ladies and gentlemen, we all know that's a lie of what the administration of Trump is doing. And just that statement that they gave them is plainly stating, if you look deep enough and carefully enough, that these guys are BSing people and straight up lying to their faces. And I know that they are lying because specifically I've experienced this same type of illegal unconstitutional, unlawful, and bogus treatment myself personally with my recent job. Continuing with the article. At least 9,500 workers at the Departments of Health and Human Services, Energy, Veterans Affairs, Interior, and Agriculture have been fired by Trump, according to a tally from Reuters news agency. Another 75,000 have taken a buyout offered that's illegal, my editorial edition, to get them to leave voluntarily, according to the White House. The cost-cutting initiative has been led by Department of Government Efficiency of DOGE, a task force led by the illegal immigrant Elon Musk, my editorial edition. Democrats have decried Musk with the world's richest man, or who is the world's richest man, as unelected, and his actions as too sweeping, a quote hostile takeover, quote, in the words of the party's senator leader Chuck Schumer. But this article was written by Gianna, excuse me. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to do it for today's video and legal breaking update. If you did enjoy this legal breaking update, please do consider liking, commenting, your support, and as well as subscribing to the channel, as well as sharing out the video, helping me reach my my goal of 100 subscribers plus, 100 subscribers plus, meaning because after we reach the 100 subscriber mark, we have more subscribers to get to after we reach the 100 subscriber goal mark. We are currently at 95 followers on the channel last I checked. Next thing I want to announce is I do have social medias. I'm on Instagram, Snapchat, and Threads. Those of which you can find in the links down below in the video description. And there will be links to Reuters' social medias down below. I appreciate you guys for watching, and I thank Reuters for sponsoring this video. Please, in the meantime, stay safe, and thank you guys for tuning into tonight's news breaking article, and I will talk to you guys in the next video of another legal breaking update. Please stay safe, and I hope to talk to you guys in the next legal breaking update.